I had broke my ankle. And so when I broke my ankle, I wasn't really leaving the house as much. So I had a lot of time to play 2K. I was really a casual player, but then once I wasn't leaving the house, I started playing a lot. And then I started playing pro. I remember this guy, I'm not gonna say his name, but he told me you should definitely pursue the 2K league. And I had no idea you could make any amount of money. And then I remember making my first I think it was $50 playing a tournament. I was like, man, it was a lot of money to me. That was my first time ever making money. So
yeah.
A minute 6 left in the opening quarter. So for New Orleans right now.
Kill this dude.
Pass to Kispert.
No.
Here's Murphy. Still getting warmed up offensively.
No
buckets yet in the game from him. 6 on the shot clock. Here's DeSumo. The Wizards with another miss.
High percentage look for him. But bottom line, they're not all going to go down.
T. And another basket for New Orleans.
And another great assist. The offense is really clicking.
I gotta get some
Washington
assists.
has gone 4 of 9 from beyond the three-point line in this first quarter. Pass to Porzingis. Here's Kispert to the paint. Here's Francis. Goes up again. There's the block. And he's able to get it back.
Get out of here,
as
bitch!
It goes out of bounds. Washington
Get
able
the
to
fuck
keep
out of
possession.
here!
Just a superb read on defense to come up with the block.
That's 2 blocks in a row.
What a play. I mean, that'll have the
Actually,
offense
3, I
thinking
think.
twice about taking shots.
But I didn't get counted for one. I think one was a tip. It was like a block. But I was like, oh. You gonna try again, Terry? All right. Oh.
Right wing. Out of bounds. Wizards ball as Washington keeps possession.
Hey. Good
Pass to
catch.
Porzingis. Trying to get back on track. The shot won't fall. And stolen by Porzingis. And a double-digit lead on the scoreboard as we end the first quarter of play. Pelicans ahead, up by 16. And we'll get the second quarter on.
Here they come, DC family.
We welcome you back to second quarter
Where's
action.
Untel?
Plenty of basketball left to play, but this one has been one-sided so far. And guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown for the Pelicans.
Establishing a paint presence early in the game. It really helps and pays big dividends.
Okay, so I know why he's got me kind of not with a. What the fuck am I? Did I put my stuff here? Is it here or where is it? Hold on, I'm missing something here. Let me check my pocket real quick, guys. I'll be right back. I get fired because of the stupid shit that's going on. I left some stuff for you to find last yesterday. Apparently you found it all. Yeah, you did really good, Tyler. But you didn't do your ESP well because every time I asked somebody, nobody wanted it. ESP, everybody wanted it. No, I don't have to answer. Like, well, if you get the damn plan, if you forget about the 90 days, you fucking got 2 years or a year to do it. What am I supposed to tell them? That you have to get it? Because they're stupid. They don't understand. Save money. Because if you get these citizens plan to pay for it now, you never have to pay for another one if you bring it in. Brand new. They don't understand that. You get a brand new one. I got 5 ESPs. I got 3 or 4 ESPs, and I got fucking 5 ITCs today. I'm the only one checking today. Not like I was the only one checking because I was the only scheduled sales associate, actual sales associate. It was Kim and Kristen. No, Kim and Crystal. Again, that was it. It was them 3 plus me. It's like, trust me, I won't. Oh, okay.
Down the line because it frees up your perimeter.
And on top of that, they've been dialed in from deep. And if they keep it up, it could be a big night for them.
They've got Hardy, and it's Davis in at the 3. That's the 5 on the floor
Hardy,
for the Wizards.
doing?
And they say to win big, sometimes you have to
I
sacrifice.
didn't notice that.
Tell us exactly what that means, though, in basketball terms, Smitty.
What it means, BA, as a player, you might have to accept a more defined role. Most players grew up as the best player on their team. When you're on a contending team, sometimes you have to just star in your role.
Let's check in with our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Well, guys, Pascal Siakam's play had dipped for a while after he got the big bag. He said, it was like, you got the max contract, but are you the guy? That's something I really struggled.
Well, you worked hard to get to where you were at, to get the max contract, but then it's kind of like, well, am I really the person that I really want to be? You know, da-da-da-da.
But there's still another level that I can get to, and I see myself as an all-star, and there's a lot more to unleash. Brian?
Yeah, just now entering his prime, Allie. Thank you.
Well, Pascal, you'll do it.
Three-pointer. They grab their own miss. Second shot opportunity, and it's off the back of the rim. No good. New Orleans has got all 4 threes to drop from downtown in this game. Here's Daniels, and that's good. His first bucket of the game.
And their offensive game plan is clear. Get it inside and go to work.
Let me guard this man.
Outside Davis.
I like to guard this man. This guy's easy to guard. Maybe.
Maxey covering. To the inside. Sims. And he takes the fantastic lead pass up strong for the slam.
Hey, when in doubt, run the defender off the screen.
And you know, with a result like that, we'll see them run it again.
Especially if the defense is going to allow you to do it. Have to switch on that play.
Davidson's shot is good.
In terms of offense, they've been the more efficient team by far.
They've had better.
I like how sometimes I'll stop and it'll be like I froze for a second. But that's because the guy's trying to guard me, keep me off in the paint to get that 3-second call. Well, he's like get the ball back without having to foul. But I think that like if refs see that, they should call offensive foul on the other team, because that's kind of like not fair for us, because we're trying to get out of the paint. But they're holding us in there. Like
Patience, better shot selection so far, but we still have a long way to go.
That's two.
Tatum against Davis. Shoots off the step back, and Tatum with the basket. On the assist from Maxey.
Good shot,
Maxey's got his 6th assist of the night for
Tatum
Washington.
right there,
They've got just 2 of 6 field goals to go in the second.
Got 2 block attempts. Well, I had 2 block situations, and I got 4 blocks already. So I got 2 blocks in 2 possessions. I got 2 blocks in each possession. I got 4 blocks in each possession, basically. 2 possessions.
And we're just over 2.5 minutes into the second. Here's Sims. Tatum pulls it in. For New Orleans, they've gotten off to a sensational 5-for-5 start in the second quarter. Here's Daniels. Again, the Pelicans good for 2.
It's been an outstanding performance for them in just about
in 2 games, or 3 games, I haven't got a triple-double.
Every area.
Especially considering it's on the road in front of a tough crowd. They've been able to block out the distractions.
Here's Davis. Pass to Terry.
No. No, sir. No, sir.
To the middle. To the left side wing. The Wizards with another miss. And it's Pelicans ball. They're on a 14-4 run. Here's T. Ooh, a 2-handed power slam.
And it hasn't just been their stellar offense. Their defense has been effective.
I'm pressing up on the thing. That's making me do the 2-handed thing. Press left or right, it'll do one, and then the bottom one I think is.
Well,
I don't know what the
yes,
bottom one's for.
when it's going good.
They don't really have a lot of information on that, which does what. Kind of like, I wish you could assign it like you do like your wrestling stuff, your wrestling moves. You can assign each direction of your control stick as a move. Wish you could do that for your dunks. That'd be awesome.
feels easy. These are the nights you relish.
Unless I'm missing something,
But
not
they're
knowing that you
tough to
can do
replicate.
that now. Terry, get out of the way.
Pass to Sims.
Once you carry, guard Terry. That'd be
Inside. Off with the layup.
To me, there's a fine line between being aggressive and just flat out forcing it. His inability to make shots right now is sinking the ship.
Here's T. There's the three. And the Pelicans hit again from deep.
He's given a great lift to this
That 5.
offense tonight. Very, very efficient.
Offensively,
Oh, I'm shooting. I only missed 2 so far.
it's been a struggle for
I
him.
say I missed
Yeah,
like
they
6
need to
in a
string
row at one
together
point.
some
I'm like,
shots to
shit.
have any kind of
I think
chance.
5 or more, you get a little snowflake. I'm not running off Terry.
Davis against
He'll-
Tatum.
He'll run right to the basket. Watch it.
Davis with it. Well, he hasn't scored yet, but I'm sure that'll change. The three, Hardy. The shot that time, not on target.
The other team just looks more in sync and is riding the momentum.
You know what? This has always been a debate. Do you take the timeout or do you let your guys try to fight through it?
Washington has gone 0 for 3
I need to get it across full calf court by pass because that's not really going to work.
from deep
There's
to
Ray.
begin the second. Outside
Ray got
Davis.
the ball.
Pass to Hardy.
You got 3. You got 2. Maybe 3.
Maxi
You got
covering.
3. Oh, shit.
Here's Terry.
Nope.
Gets to the corner and hits it.
Nothing went right on that offensive possession except the result.
Smitty, the challenges of being a small market team are very real
Oh,
for
you
the
see?
Pelicans.
You know, it's tough to attract big name talent or get stars willing to invest in your franchise. BA, but the Pelicans are doing what they can to overcome it.
We are trying. We avoid that 3.
And he's going for the lob. And there's the rejection.
Nice rebound. Trying to match the other team's intensity right now.
And there's a whistle.
Hey!
He'll head to the line
Thank
to
you,
shoot
sir.
2. Well, we're at the time of the calendar when some teams go through a midseason lull. Graham, what has to be done to avoid that?
Well, first of all, you have to keep your composure. You cannot panic.
Now
And
this
of
one.
course,
Ah.
this is when a coach earns his keep. Motivation becomes key. Keeping the players focused and making sure nobody starts coasting.
Let's go.
Brandon Ingram is checked in for New Orleans. Sims. It's not going to go for him. Now New Orleans takes it the other way.
I mean, all
Oh,
period,
yeah.
it's been a struggle for him scoring the ball. And for his offense, this has just been a brutal period.
Pass to Tatum. Here's T. The rebound by the Wizards.
I'll tell you what, I think he thought that was going in. I sure did.
Outside Davis. Five to shoot. Oh, a clear foul there on the missed shot. So he'll get a pair at the line. It's going to be on Brandon Ingram.
Man, he made sure to get his money's worth on that
At
foul.
the line for the Wizards.
And he makes both free throws. New Orleans has got it going from deep. 3 for 3 so far in the quarter. Outside Tatum. Pass to Ingram. Over to the wing. He buries it from 3. And he's got 41 now.
Down the stretch, this is when they need him the most, and he is delivering.
Outside Davis. Here's Sims. He's got 11. Back to Davis. He blocks it again.
A defensive stalwart so far. That's 6 blocks.
Protecting the rim well. Love the hustle.
Take me out. Why do you take me out for? For what?
And so it's the New
I
Orleans
blocked the
Pelicans.
shot,
With
dumbass.
the score, your
Coach
Wizards
pissed me off.
40. The Pelicans 85.
Just about ready for the second half here. A big comeback is needed for this game to be competitive. And it probably...
I'll move back in, coach.
Substitution on the court.
Third quarter here, and 3 minutes have come off the clock.
Right?
Pass to Hardy. Now Siakam. Harrell defending. Siakam outside. Here's Hardy. Outside Davis. 6 to shoot. And the layup is good off the glass. Davis has got his second basket on the night.
His team is down because he's not shooting enough. There's no reason he shouldn't be getting more looks right now.
And we just had to see that mobile one drive one more time.
Have a long way to go, but attacking the rim like that is a great way to start a comeback.
So for the Pelicans right now, they've got Montrezl Harrell, and it's T in at the 4 slot.
Getting buckets at a critical time. Just give him the ball and let him go to work.
Pass to Davis. Down low. Up and in on the layup.
Hey, they're just getting pushed around inside.
The Pelicans have got 5 of 6 shots to fall so far in the third. And he makes it.
You're not going to get stops against him unless you give an effort.
Washington has gone 0 for 2.
He's 47. Sims, yeah.
From outside here in the third. Pass to Hardy. T grabs the miss.
And they're up considerably because of their efforts on the glass.
And he drops in the layup off the glass.
Like a matador. Olay! There was no defense. That has to be one of the easier shots I've seen tonight.
And this is what happens when you start to break your opponent's spirit. The resistance is no longer there.
Here's Hardy. He's got 9. Misses again. Just 4 for 10 from the floor. Here's Daniels. Good on the bucket. 6 points for him.
And since the halftime break, their offense has just been on another level.
You know, the coach has had something to say about that. No question, they've settled in and executed brilliantly.
Well, guys, T in the last outing against the Lakers was a man on a mission. He dropped an amazing number of points and was on point from deep. His stat line was unreal. Impossible to repeat? I don't know. Coming off of that performance, you tell me. Guys?
Great report there, Allie. It was obvious he could do anything he wanted. A fantastic win.
Well, I'll tell you, he was enjoying himself out there, kind of like us here in the broadcast booth. And whoever was matched up against him wasn't enjoying themselves.
What I like is they just kept calling his number. Sometimes we see coaches go away from what's working, and we wonder why.
Pass to Davis. A shot to stop the run. Here's Sims. It's deflected. Here's T. What an incredible scoring display he's putting on tonight. And yes, another basket.
And another 50-point outburst for him as he continues this incredible season.
And he's marching towards history as he looks to catch the mark for third most 50-point games in a single season. Absolutely amazing. Pass to Hardy. Kicks it out to Siakam. Shoots. The Wizards with another miss. New Orleans has gotten all 3 from downtown so far in the second half. Here's T. He's covered by Siakam.
Sky high. One of his advantages as an undersized forward.
Washington's gone 0 for 2 from outside here in the third. They need something good to happen here.
Yeah, they've gone way too long without a score.
Pass to Davis. That drops, and it comes off an assist from Siakam. Davis has gotten 4 this quarter.
Some guys just understand how to generate points. He's one of them.
A guy who plays with great confidence, Grant. Davis is always looking to attack.
Yeah, and B.A., that's true at both ends of the floor. His competitive nature allows him to guard an opponent's best scorer and at the same time shoulder much of the offensive load.
Here's Hardy. Now Davis. The Wizards need to get off a shot here. The shot by Hardy, no good. New Orleans has got it going from the perimeter in the third. 4 for 4 so far. Outside Tatum. To the inside. Davidson's shot is good.
Their interior D continues to look shaky. Not a good matchup for them right now.
To the paint. Here's Siakam. That one doesn't drop. Good D by Harrell. Well, New Orleans shooting an unbelievable 80% from the floor. Wow, what a performance. And another one. 60 points. This guy can't be stopped right now.
They've had no answer for him in this one.
And for Washington, they're shooting just 36% in the third. Pass to Hardy. Tatum against Davis. Here's Hardy. And his fifth make of the game in 12 attempts. Hardy's gone 5 for 12 from the field. Tatum with it. Here's T. Oh, connects again.
And he's been dominant so far in this one.
Shouldering the offense. Really taking it to the opposition. Pass to Sims. Now here's Davis. Knocked away. And as it goes out of bounds, Washington able to keep possession.
Substitution on the court.
Here's Porzingis. That shot off. So the Pelicans will take it the other way. Their next game is at Barclays Center in Brooklyn for a game with the Nets. That'll be just the second road game of 5 in a row.
He just rises up and throws it down hard with one hand.
That is such a go-to move for him. He holds nothing back on those. Pass to Kispert. Here's Terry. No good with a layup. Here's Hunt. No good with the triple.
There was a mix-up defensively. Left him all alone. Just couldn't hit it.
And as it goes out of bounds, Washington able to keep possession. And now it's time to take another view of that huge swat.
Amazing indeed. And getting stops like that only encourages them to keep attacking on the offensive end.
Here's Kispert. Right now averaging 5.5 a game. Launches a three.
And his struggles have been apparent. Unable to make an impact scoring the ball.
Inside. Here's T. Basket's good.
They have leaned on him all quarter, and it has worked to perfection.
Washington has got nothing to fall from outside in this third quarter. Pass to Terry. And here's Porzingis. Can they get it? And the foul is called. He missed it, so he's got a couple of free throws coming his way. And early in his career, Porzingis was a shot creator. You think he can get back to that, Grant?
You know, B.A., yeah. In Dallas, his role was more catch and shoot. So it'll be interesting to see in a different system how active a role KP can fill, especially going to work.
He's checked in for Washington. Pass to Davidson. This one for three. Knocks down the triple.
Riding the hot hand, and why not? If something's working, keep going to it.
Here's Murphy. 50 seconds left in the third. To the middle. There's the steal. Here's T. Non-stop scoring machine right here. And that one's good. Hunt.
He means business. Unlikely to be a comeback on his watch.
Reason why momentum can flip so quickly. We see it time and time again. Teams giving up big leads.
Here's Dosunmu. We've got 22 seconds left in the third quarter of the game. They get it back. Porzingis. And there's two. Work on the glass, paying off that time. Porzingis has gotten 4 this quarter.
An authoritative play by Porzingis, dominating the glass and getting the second chance look.
T, no good.
New Orleans foul. Second personal foul. Third team foul. At the line for Washington.
The first one falls.
Pittsburgh. At the line for 2.
That one falls, so he hits both of them. Here's T. Another one falls. Amazing.
3-point field goal.
71 points and no end in sight.
He's in the zone. The defense looks helpless.
And so it's New Orleans, way out of reach with an enormous lead as we head into a break. It hasn't taken them too many shots to get there. And one. Washington ends up going with a new group. And some stats here, guys. The scoring breakdown for the Pelicans.
They've been lights out from three-point land in this one. The defense hasn't been effective at stopping them, so they have just stuck with the game plan.
And also, I just love how they've been moving the ball side to side on the perimeter. Great passing, unlocking their offensive potential.
Kristaps Porzingis out there with Pascal Siakam. Then there's Davis, and it's Sims in at the 3 spot. That's the 5 on the floor for the Wizards.
Well, that was clearly a foul.
Well, Smitty, instant replay is here to stay. A big part of the game. How has it impacted the NBA, you think?
Well, I think fans and players love that you get it right during crunch time. The one thing I think that can help is the speed up replay. That's what everybody is complaining about.
Dosunmu can't hit. And here are the Pelicans now. They're on a 13-5 run.
It's safe to say they have dominated this game. The game wasn't even as close as the score says in a great win for the Pelicans.
And it was a big-time performance across the board. They looked like they were having fun out there, Grant.
Yeah, B.A., it was almost like watching a cat play with a mouse. I mean, they did pretty much anything they wanted to do out there today.
And as a strong year for the club continues, they've willed their way to 56 wins.
Only a 2-game series, and they win both. They have to be satisfied with this.
And one player just stole the show tonight, doing everything for his team. A monster night for T.
He really played at his preferred pace, never let adjustments by the defense speed him up or slow him down.
On target from range.
That's an inspired ball club. They fought hard, and during the most important moments, they made big plays.
Especially during this last run, which ultimately put the game away.
There's 42 seconds left to play in the fourth quarter of this one. Here's Murphy. Pass to Terry. Clock at 6. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting.
Second personal foul.
First free throw is good.
At the line for the Wizards.
It's both from the stripe. There's 25 seconds left in the final quarter. Here's T. Takes the 3, and again for 3.
He's been on the money from deep.
Definitely looking to shoot as much as possible. And so it's the Pelicans taking care of business in this one. Boy, this crowd has to be shocked by the way their team was dismantled.
Shocked and surprised. It doesn't matter what the matchup is. You never expect a road team to just waltz in and cruise to the type of victory like we saw tonight.
And that'll wrap it up, folks. So for Grant Hill, Alex.
All right, and as with all draft prospects, there's always going to be comparisons that fans make. Are there any point guards in the 2K League that you would say you best are comparable to in terms of your play style and the way that you approach the game?
So I like to watch a lot of point guards, but the 2 point guards I probably say like is close to me is probably Cooks and Keena. I feel like they both are good at games management and also getting their team involved. And they're not just scorers; they like passing as well, and calling plays as well. So.
We've had this one circled on our calendar for a long time. 2 teams that are clicking, and Greg playing great basketball.
Oh, yeah.
He's checked in for New Orleans. Greg, some exciting news for MP and his camp. It's announced he'll be one of the 3-point contest participants this year at All-Star.
And for me, that is the contest at All-Star Weekend. MP has a great release, and I think has a good chance to win this one.
So for New Orleans right now, Ingram is out there with T, and it's Daniels in at the shooting guard. Davidson buries the long-range jumper.
And he's not going to miss that sort of an opportunity from deep.
Kennard on the wing. Pass to Simmons. Parker defended by Davidson. Offensive rebound. Here's Parker. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
And I like the fact that the defense is looking to protect the rim at all costs.
Some changes for Brooklyn. Jay Shante comes in for Simmons. And Thomas subbed in for Luke Kennard. And it's Maxey with the ball for New Orleans. It's a 3-point game. New Orleans moving the ball around. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. The Pelicans have shot 3 of 6 at the foul line. And he makes the first. And Brooklyn making a change here. Thompson's checked in. Both free throws good from Davidson. The Nets have gotten 6 of 11 shots to go down so far. Pretty nice shooting. Quickly finds Thomas. Pass to Barker. Shoots it up. And again, no good by Brooklyn. Passes it to Davidson. The pass to Hunt. Here's Davidson. Sinks the 3-pointer. Davidson's got 8.
And their offense already in a flow. Some stellar shooting to jump out to this lead.
Shoots. And it's quickly missing.
I think this is a spot he has got to become more consistent from if you want to command the defender's respect.
A nice shot by Tatum.
Boy, that was quick. Already out to a double-digit lead.
Wow, they've come out strong. Control the pace, assert their will. Nice.
Pass to Barker. Pass to Thomas. Trying to get open is Thompson. Thomas, no luck. Pelicans leading by 10. Here's Maxey. And slam dunk by Maxey.
Yeah, we're seeing some fireworks from them already.
Well, what I love is the game plan has been solid from the opening tip. And guys are making their shots. That's critical.
And they get it. The rebound by Davidson.
You're not going to see that very often. Plenty of space, but he just, let's face it, he whiffs on it.
And slam dunk by Maxey.
Not the kind of aggressive defense they need to cut into the lead.
Yeah, you have to protect the rim, Greg, a little better.
They're just too slow to react. You can't afford to sleepwalk through possessions. What's going on out there?
And the Nets decide to take their first time out here.
And no doubt, Coach wants them to shore up their interior defense.
I think right now they're giving up way too many easy looks. That is a recipe for disaster.
Quickly the pass to Thompson. Thomas against Tatum. Shot on the wing. Thomas's shot is off.
And that one gives them a +5 rebound advantage, Kevin.
Passes it to Maxey. And it's New Orleans scoring again.
Yeah, they're rolling right now. That lead continues to grow.
And one of the things that's helped that is they're getting it done on both ends. Terrific focus on offense, and they're locked in defensively.
Quickly the pass to Barton. Back to Quickly. And there's the pass to Tate. Lock at 6. And Thompson kicks to Tate. And too long on the shot. Pelicans leading by 16. Out to the right wing. Jacks up a 3. And again, New Orleans with the triple.
And you can't help but pick their defense apart. They're completely in disarray.
Timeout called, the Nets. And now, Greg, that we're into the meat of the season, are you seeing any emerging trends out there?
For a few years, the trend had been guys shooting from farther and farther out. But, Kevin, I think we're seeing a return of the big man, a more concerted effort to attack the interior.
Here's Parker. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
First personal foul. Teams.
And, guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown so far for New Orleans.
We've got a bunch of this game yet to be played, but they're shooting it well from the three-point line. That's got to be a welcome sight.
Yeah, and in addition, their ball movement has really unleashed their offense. Boy, they've been fun to watch.
Here's Davidson. And again, New Orleans with the triple.
I'll tell you, the team is simply riding the hot hand. This guy has been lights out.
And Brooklyn has possession. Pass to Barton. Quickly against Maxey. Shot from 12. And it's quickly missing.
And on the glass so far, it hadn't even been close.
And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line.
Yeah, a lot of whistles here early, as well as foul trouble starting to be an issue.
Both shots good from the stripe. Brooklyn's gone 3 of 6, 50% from deep so far tonight. At the elbow, it's Thompson. Going inside, Barton. It's blocked, and he's able to get it back. And it's Maxey with the ball for the New Orleans Pelicans. Their last encounter was in New Orleans.
Well, they coasted to the win in that one. Were dominant in the rebound department, and that was a huge factor.
I think there was no question they brought a level of physicality along with a tremendous work ethic, and it was why they were successful.
To stop the run, and it's blocked by Davidson. Maxey passes to Davidson. He feeds it to Tatum. New Orleans moving the ball around. That one good for 2.
They've been excellent so far, coming in with a well-balanced attack.
On the offensive end, it feels like they're getting the shots they want, and defensively, they are connected and on a string.
Pass to Thomas. Knocks down the 3 ball.
You can't just stop when there's a pick set up. Gotta fight over it as a defender.
You know exactly what that takes. It takes energy, it takes activity, it takes intensity. That's how you share the rock. He does this time and time again.
Knocked away. And now Maxey pushing it up, and no one back there to stop him. And slam dunk by Maxey.
Way ahead of the field. He can do pretty much whatever he wants.
Big time play right there, showing the activity and ability to impact this game.
Tate in the post. Good if it goes. And he got that one up in time, but doesn't go in. We're at the end of the first quarter, and what a blowout already in this one. Pelicans ahead, delivering the blowout. 2K Sports back in a moment here.
Fans, please give a big round of applause for your next.
And if you're just tuning in, we've got a wide margin on the scoreboard, but plenty of time left for a comeback. And the Pelicans have been rolling right along, haven't they?
Guys, I love their defense in that first period. They were in position and just challenging shots.
Well, I think they combined great intelligence with great effort, and you can see the results.
We've got Ben Simmons Emmanuel quickly out there with Luke Kennard. And it's Parker in at the 3 slot. That's the Nets 5 as we get into the second quarter. Here's Maxey. The layup off target.
That's the kind of D you need when he's got the ball near the hoop. They were all over him.
Nevsky covered by Davidson. Passes to Quickly. 5 on the clock. Over Ingram. Here's Nevsky. Pelicans pull it in. Davidson's got rebound number 7 for him tonight. Here's Daniels. Scoring his 3rd straight basket in 3 tries.
Their interior has been inferior defensively. It has got to tighten up.
Nope.
Here's Quickly. 9 points last game. Now the pass to Kennard. Back to Quickly. Pass to Barker. Basket made, just his 2nd this contest. He's 2 for 7 now.
Well, use the pick and going right to the cup. I love the aggressiveness.
And you love seeing that great mobile 1 drive a second time.
And when you're trailing like this, just focus on 1 possession at a time. Keep hitting singles.
And the dunk by Williamson.
And this is what we came to see, right? Go ahead, Zion. Do your thing on the alley-oop.
For Brooklyn, they've gone 2 of 4 shooting the ball here in the second. Pass to Quickly. Kennard on the wing. And here in the second, 2 minutes gone by. And Simmons kicks to Quickly. The 11-footer. It's rebounded by New Orleans.
He is single-handedly dropping the temperature in here with that cold streak.
He is trying to shoot his way out of it, and it might be better for him to pass the basketball at this point.
And that's 10 straight points in the paint. The defense, nowhere to go.
Kevin Durant's checked in for the Nets. And New Orleans also making a change. Nicholson's checked in for Maxey. For New Orleans, they have shot 70% from the free throw line tonight, 7 for 10.
And they've had really good numbers all season from the free throw line.
Pass to Simmons. And they double up Simmons. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. It's going to be on Zion Williamson.
Yeah, just nice strength there and then just off with the shot.
For Brooklyn, they have gone 5 of 7 from the free throw line in the game.
And they've been ordinary on the season as well, just about 75% from the line.
Ingram deciding where to go with it. Here's Davidson. Williamson trying to free himself up. And that will fall. The 3-pointer on the line from Davidson.
No doubt about the consistency when it comes to scoring the basketball for him tonight. A real nice lift for their offense.
Let's check in with our reporter, David Aldridge.
Well, guys, T in that last outing against the Wizards was terrific. He scored an amazing number of points, and he got those points as he always does, knocking down shots from beyond the arc. His numbers were off the charts. He was unguardable, and he knew it. He took advantage of it. Kevin, back to you.
Thanks, David. Yeah, it was a special night for him. The team really fed off his energy.
Yeah, the catalyst for that win, it was an effort that I'm sure he's hoping to replicate tonight.
Well, there's no doubt. He certainly looked like he was enjoying himself in that last game. He had his offense flowing.
The edge on the glass is the difference. It's allowed them to build this lead.
And it just seems that every pass they make is leading to a score. Just great ball movement.
Simmons passes to Barker. Back to Simmons. There's the pass to Barker. And nothing is falling for him right now.
Not a lot falling for him in this quarter. He's got to stay aggressive, try to break through, see if you can get an easy opportunity.
It's impressive, the level of domination at both ends, and you're seeing the results.
You know this. It's not easy building a lead on the road, but this team has been lights out throughout the game.
Ingram with the steal. And New Orleans pushing it up now. Here's Daniels. And he takes it in for the layup off a very nice feed. Daniels has got 4 points now in the quarter.
The assist totals, Kevin, just continue to grow. They're way ahead in that category. Ball movement has been flawless.
Simmons passes to Kennard. Looking to get back on track here, and it's Williamson with the rebound.
Boy, you can just see the frustration growing on their faces. Nothing going their way.
It's just been one of those games, and they need to find a way to turn it around before it gets completely away from them.
Pass to Barker. Back to Simmons. KD looking around. Pass to Kennard. Wide open. And again, no good by Brooklyn. New Orleans is going to sublime 4 of 4 from three-point range since we've gotten in here in the second quarter. Doubled by Davidson. Kennard, the bounce pass. Barker, he's covered by Ingram. 5 to shoot. And he's good on the 3-ball. He has 5.
Such a reliable threat from range. You'd think the defense might key on him a little bit more.
Here's Davidson. And another 3 for New Orleans.
Yeah, the D with very little pressure on their perimeter shooters. 3 of the last 5 baskets they've allowed have been from beyond.
Barker, the pass to KD. Nets passing it around. Takes it from 10. The rebound by Davidson. Davidson's got 11 rebounds in the game.
And physically, there's no doubt they've been the stronger team. A +10 rebound advantage tells you all you need to know.
Boy, he's been unconscious this quarter. I love the confidence he's playing with.
Brooklyn's gone 6 of 10 from three-point range, up over 50% for the ball game. Simmons passes to Barker. Back to Simmons. Clock at 4. Shot from 12. That one off the back iron and out. Greg, Ben Simmons, one of 4 players in the entire history of the NBA to average at least 7 rebounds and 7 assists per game through his first 4 seasons.
Think about it, joining Magic Johnson, Oscar Robinson, and Luka Doncic. That is some pretty elite level company.
Kennard on the wing. Back to Simmons. And Simmons slams it in.
Well, you have to understand what the defense is doing. If they give you an opportunity to set up a teammate, Luke Kennard will take it.
To the paint. Here's Davidson. That's good, and it's Ingram with the assist. Ingram's got 4 assists now tonight.
They're getting on a roll inside. Their last 3 field goals have come from the paint.
And Simmons kicks to KD. And it's Brooklyn scoring again.
I'll tell you, individually, he is doing all he can. But right now, somebody's got to step in and support this guy.
Boy, it's a joy to watch Ingram as he's developed. One of the hardest working players in the game.
And here is Durant. He had a 24-point outing in their last game against Philadelphia. Kennard on the wing. Durant in the corner. Second chance shot. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
Kevin Durant.
Hit me out, White. Hit me out, coach, bitch. Motherfucker.
And so it's the New Orleans Pelicans.
At the half, the score. Your Nets, 48. The Pelicans, 86.
And after a very lopsided first half, we'll see if things play out a little more even.
Come on, bitch. Fucking asshole. Hate myself.
Checked in for New Orleans. Ingram passes to Daniels. To the wing right side. Here's Davidson. They get it back. And the assist goes to Williamson. And it's 37 points for T.
It's a +5 advantage for them in rebounding after that one.
So for New Orleans right now, Ingram in the front court with Williamson. Then it's T. And it's Nicholson in at the point. Here's Kennard. Here's Thompson. Missed it, even after all those chances. Shoots from 14. Another one falls for New Orleans.
And the whole court is open for Ingram. He's got the accuracy to hit that from mid-range.
Nevsky covered by Williamson. Here's Nevsky. Doesn't go that time. Good D by Williamson. Here's Daniels. And the bucket is good. Three-point play chance here for him.
Second personal foul.
Not hard to see why they are giving up points on this run. Just too many good looks from in close.
One shot.
Oh, and with all the gifted range shooters in this league, Doors, it seems like in the clutch, more teams go for those long-distance, quote-unquote, Hail Mary threes rather than 2 quick field goals inside.
Well, it makes sense if you have guys who work on those types of shots. We see Stephen Curry do this all the time. But I don't always agree that that should be the play. If you have the time, go for high-percentage 2-point looks.
Davidson passes to Ingram. Here's Nicholson. Out to the right wing. Here's Davidson. And the Pelicans miss again. And Simmons has got the ball here for the Nets. Next up on the docket, the Bucks following this one. That'll be the second game of a 5-game homestand. Banked in off the glass. 7 points in the game.
And the D getting outworked there on the putback. Can't let that happen.
You have got to put a body on somebody. We talk about it ad nauseum, but you've got to be disciplined with the box outs.
Powerful move there by Williamson. He's not afraid to throw his weight around in the paint.
Passes it to Kennard. Simmons looking around. Beyond the arc. And the Nets, another three.
You can tell Simmons is a guy who, from the moment he picked up a basketball, has been a point guard by nature.
Here's Davidson, and he stuffs it. What a pass to set him up.
And this is what we've come to expect from this guy, right? Not only making a ton of shots, but being efficient while doing so.
Simmons passes to Barker. Back to Simmons. The pass to Kennard. Fires the three. And it's good, assisting on the play with Simmons. Simmons got his 4th assist in this one. Inside. Got a piece of it. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Pelicans will retain possession.
A split second late, but almost came up with the steal there.
Absolutely appreciate the effort, though. He really went after it. So close.
The Nets making a switch here. Quickly is checked in.
Well, overall, they're the team getting the better looks here in this second half.
And I think what's happening is they're getting their shots within the flow of their offense, and you can clearly see the difference.
And the rejection by Davidson. Williamson kicks to Nicholson. Pass to Davidson. From past the arc. And again, New Orleans with the triple. And a closer look here at the hustle stats for New Orleans.
A high-effort brand of defense has been paying off for them in this one. They've managed to either block or alter a ton of their opponent's shots.
The other thing that jumps out about their performance tonight, the amount of steals really pressuring those ball handlers.
And Kennard wide open. He shoots. No good on the triple.
Just a solid performance on the interior. The rebounding has been off the charts.
To the middle. And again, another one in from Davidson. Davidson's got 47 points.
Well, you love his effort level, right? Particularly when it's winning time. He is going for the finish.
Back to quickly. Shot to stop the run. It doesn't go for him. And New Orleans will go the other way with it. Davidson passes to Nicholson. New Orleans moving the ball around. Tries it from 9. And a little luck that time, but it drops. 49 points for team.
It's just hard to believe that someone can perform at such a high level. They've got to thank him for this lead.
Parker, the pass to Kennard. 6 on the shot clock. Pass to quickly. It's rebounded by New Orleans.
He's so frustrated. Hasn't had a make all game. It's making it very difficult for them to find any success.
He muscles it in through the contact, and they call the foul. And he's on his way to the free throw line.
Not a lot of resistance on the inside, and they're taking full advantage.
Tate, he's checked in for Brooklyn. Thomas comes in for Luke Kennard. And the Pelicans making a change here as well. Valanciunas is checked in. Here's Parker. That's good on the jump shot. 13 points in the game.
Pick works well there. Not much resistance from the D.
It takes incredible effort to stay connected to the hip of the offensive player. You've got to want to work.
And the one-hand slam just looks so pretty when it's in his hand and he's the one doing the slam.
Agreed. He is smooth as silk, even on a power finish. Nicholson grabs the board.
Credit the defense right there. They have not allowed this guy to get going at all in this period.
And that one's good. Daniels.
Well, they're leading in large part because of the work he's put in this quarter. This is nicely done.
Passes to Parker. Quickly with it. He's been quiet so far. Still no points in the game. To the inside. Out of bounds. New Orleans will take possession. You gotta love strong defense, especially when it comes in the form of harsh rejections. Wow.
And this is how you protect and grow a lead, by making a huge effort on that end of the floor.
And again, he's been absolutely ridiculous in this game.
You get the sense he just can't miss.
Brooklyn's gone 3 of 7 from three-point range here in quarter number 3.
Third quarter.
The pass to Thomas. Shoots over Ingram. Rejected by Ingram.
And great use of length by Ingram. Able to reach out and get his hand on the ball for a block.
Nicholson. And he drops in the layup off the glass. Nicholson's got 10 points.
And defensively, they are on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
Pass to Barton. Back to quickly. 1:27 left in the third. And it goes down 2 points.
Well, we see a lot of emphasis on three-point shooting nowadays, but you'll take that look right there any night of the week.
Oh, what an impressive dribble drive. That replay brought to you by Mobile One.
And I just love his competitiveness he's showing there. Team might be down, but a drive like that could spark them.
1:10 left to play in the third. Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time taking the lid off.
Pass to Tate. Nice D from Davidson.
Yeah, and they've shown effort and aggression in the paint, really right from the tip. Their rebounding edge right now, massive.
51 seconds left to play here in the third. Nevsky started by Valanciunas. Back to quickly. Passes it to Tate. That misses off the backboard.
And you know, you can't impact a shot that close any better than he did on that possession.
Boy, whether he blocks it or simply alters it, the result is pretty much the same.
And the pass to Davidson. Rebounded by the Nets. Now Thomas. He's got 8. Pass to quickly. Oh, and there's the alley-oop.
And what an alley-oop. Those two read each other so well.
It's a play I'm sure they love to run. The deep three from Ingram. And so it's the New Orleans Pelicans with a huge lead at the break. Safe to say there's no catching them today. They've been playing some inspired defense. Now let's take a look at our assist of the game presented by State Farm.
And the definition of teamwork right there, guys. I mean, what great communication between them, and what a beautiful feat.
No, well, now I'm putting out again. This bullshit. Come on, coach.
Substitutions on the court. Shooting for New Orleans, Montrezl Harrell. One time from the line.
I don't care. Give it. Shut up. Shut up. Shut up. So pass it, ref.
Boy, what you appreciate nightly about Montrezl Harrell is he leaves nothing on the floor. This guy plays with ferocity, with energy, and he's turned himself into a legitimate threat.
Yeah, that's a bad move there. Stops the clock and puts the other side on the line.
And Simmons drops them both. 5 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Here's Davidson. He got it again. Sensational. 60 points. This guy cannot be stopped.
They've had no answer for him in this.
We see the Pelicans taking a sounding victory for them. And Greg in enemy territory, no less.
That's exactly right. But with the way they controlled the game, it completely took the crowd out of it. That's how to get it done on the road.
Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. For Greg Anthony.
I see you out there doing work. I see you want to work on your three-point shooting. Let's get set up.
You got it. You got it. Come on, man. Let's go. Just like that. Not even breaking the sweat out of you. Now we're rolling. One more. Keep it going.
Come on, connect. Let's go. Come on, connect. Come on. You cut me out of this, I'm gonna kick your ass, bitch.
Huddle up. Lots to go over before we get started in this playoff run. Let's get going. We really need to push the tempo and get out in transition more. All right, let's work on moving the ball quickly in transition.
son of a bitch, motherfucker. Damn it, come on, guys. Yeah, that's bullshit. He's standing right in the paint, guys. You need to call that. Come on!
Yes, sir.
All right, so draft night is on the 26th, and of course, Hawks Talon GC has the #1 pick, Nets GC with the #2 pick, and Lakers Gaming with the 3rd overall pick. Have you talked to any of these teams, and what's that process been like as a player coming into the league as a top draft prospect?
So I've talked to the Nets and Lakers. They both are really looking for a point guard. Hawks don't really need a point guard, so.
Well, Brent, the season is rolling on, just around the midpoint. For teams really struggling, what's the locker room like right now?
Yeah, it's a tough situation, BA.
Both teams making some changes here. So for New Orleans right now, we've got Maxey, and it's T in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. The 3, and that's good. His first bucket of the game.
He's consistent from out there, especially when you give him that kind of room.
Pass to Strus. Outside Hart. And here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Just 5 to shoot. On the wing, Strus. Shoots over Maxey, and that one's on target from the wing.
Shouldering more and more of the offensive load. SGA understands that his teammates they depend on him to set them up too.
Strus against Maxey. Pass to Davidson. From downtown, hits the trifecta. He has 6.
And what's working here, each guy is willing to make the next pass.
Gilgeous-Alexander finds Strus. Outside Gilgeous-Alexander. Bledsoe with it. Here's Thomas. T grabs the miss.
There's a little bit of pressure on him, but not enough to cause him to miss a shot that's in that close.
Pass to Daniels. Here's T. He's covered by Hart.
And this kind of 6 slam is just one of the reasons this team is in charge of this game right now, BA.
You know, there's an edge the way they play and a confidence they're not afraid to show. Once again, an explosive highlight on the AT&T 5G Slam Cam. Back to Gilgeous-Alexander. Here's Thomas. Hart from long range. First shot won't go. The Pelicans have got 8 of 15 shots to go. Here's Maxey. And another one falls for New Orleans.
You know you're doing something right when you find yourself up double digits in the first period.
Well, dominant so far. That's the responsibility of the starters. Now let's see if everybody else who plays in this game makes the same kind of high-level contributions.
On the wing, Strus. Maxey covering. Strus' shot is off.
And this is exactly who you want taking that shot. He just missed it.
To the inside. T. Oh, and there's a one-hand jam.
So far, they're owning both ends of the floor. We'll see if they can keep this going.
Like tonight, that all the hustle plays have meant so much to this team. Now just sustain some of that energy and keep comfortable.
Pass to Strus. They need this. Rebounded by New Orleans. They want to keep rolling here, following the win against Brooklyn.
They were so consistent from the three-point range in that one, and that's a nice weapon to have as a visiting team.
Yeah, the interesting part was they kept firing away in that game, but the defense didn't make much of an adjustment.
T, no good. And for Oklahoma City, they're shooting just 22% in the early stages of this one. Pass to Thomas. Oh, plenty of contact on that shot. Officials call the foul, and he'll take 2 free throws now.
It's really hard going through a rebuilding phase. The Thunder have been at it for a while, and they're trying to find the right collection of talent to finally plant the flag in the ground and move forward.
This OKC roster does have some excellent building blocks to work with.
There's no doubt, BA, and I think what they're relying on is that they've got hard-working players that want to improve, and that kind of feeds the environment around here. That's going to elevate everyone's play.
And let's quickly check out the scoring breakdown here for the Pelicans.
Well, you got to be impressed with how selfless they've been so far. Their passing has been simply outstanding.
Well, a lot of the players are doing a good job as well of scanning the interior part of the paint. All those inside looks, those are paying off.
Fantastic replay we just saw of the Mobile One drive.
You're toasting the defense and getting in close. They'll take possessions like that one all day. They've shown so much energy right from the start, particularly on the offensive end.
Yeah, if you walked in at any point during this game to watch 5 minutes of play, one team played harder. We know who that was.
Here's Thomas. Rebounded by New Orleans. Their last encounter in Oklahoma City, where they were able to handle the Thunder.
And they came away with the win because everyone contributed. The starters, the bench, they all played as a unit.
Well, the second unit came in last game and just played lights-out basketball. I'm sure they'd like to do that again.
Pass to Hart. Gilgeous-Alexander against Maxey. And that one's good. Gilgeous-Alexander. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 5.
Just 2 for 8 shooting early on. Maybe that hoop will help build some momentum.
Maxey passes to Tatum. Here's T, defended by DeRozan. Davidson's shot is good. He's got 19.
And this defense needs to turn the screws and ramp up the intensity. They're looking a little loose out there right now.
Pass to Strus. Gilgeous-Alexander against Maxey. Outside Gilgeous-Alexander. Over Maxey. That one rolls around and rims out.
Things are going south right now. This is not the type of shooting that his teammates expect from him.
The basket counts and one. He'll go to the line, a chance at a three-point play.
The big story thus far, how well they've shot the rock.
Shooting for New Orleans, number 38, at the line for one.
Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. We saw him with 39 points last game. They get it again. And that's it for the first quarter in what has been a very lopsided game. The Pelicans on top, running away with it. And back to the start of the second quarter in just a moment.
Party time!
So far through one quarter, it's been a lopsided game. We'll see if that changes here in the second. And a comfortable margin for the Pelicans here, guys.
On the front foot, really right off the tip. They've been ruthless offensively.
Well, just taking it right at the opposition and the other team right now. No answers and no way to slow them down.
Okay, on the court right now. Second quarter for the Pelicans. Pass to Strus. Now here's Hart. Back to Strus. Fires the three. Gets it to drop. Now 2 of 4.
Oh, you gotta love the back and forth, showing real confidence at the arc.
Yeah, both teams finding ways to the three-point line and trying to take advantage from distance.
Down low. Here's Valanciunas. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Valanciunas has got his first points of the game.
Well, this is why you got to move Valanciunas farther away from the basket. Even when he's guarded like that, he's still going to make shots inside.
Outside Giddey. Hart can't hit.
They really have a commanding lead, not just in points, but in rebounds as well.
It's stolen away. And up the court come the Thunder on the break. Count that bucket.
That was execution to perfection. Textbook transition offense.
Yeah, once you burst through a seam like that, you got to look right towards the rim. Sweet play.
Ooh, a great look there. Brought to you by the AT&T 5G Slam Cam.
Adds to their lead. They've been able to rely on him all night.
Closing in on 2 minutes played here in the second. Outside Strus. Pass to Holmgren. Shoots over Valanciunas. And it's Holmgren missing. The Pelicans have gone 3 of 3 to begin the second. To the paint. Here's Hunt. Always a nice way to start. Makes his first one.
They just look so overwhelmed inside. That's why they continue to get attacked.
Outside Hart. Outside Strus. Pass to Holmgren. Strus up top. 5 points in the game. Goes back up. T grabs the miss. New Orleans has gotten 3 of their 7 threes to find the net in this matchup. A nice shot by Tatum.
Well, part of the game plan was to neutralize the crowd. Hey, guess what? Mission accomplished.
Always a good sign of maturity and steps forward when you can take this kind of effort, focus, and concentration on the road to get a win.
Hart against Tatum. 11 feet out. Hart can't hit. For New Orleans, they've gotten off to a sensational 5-for-5 start in the second quarter. Oh, got that one up quick. He's got 5.
The assist numbers certainly stand out. They've really emphasized ball movement here today.
The Thunder have got 2 of 7 attempts to drop since the end of the first quarter. Trying to find a spark here.
Yes, indeed. A rough stretch offensively. They could really use a basket.
Well, guys, T in the last outing against the Nets put on a show. He finished with 60 points and also did a lot of damage from long. Monster production. He was focused. He was relentless. Everyone is still buzzing about it. Guys?
It really was some night for him. He couldn't have been much better, Grant.
Yeah, B.A. There was nothing they could do to contain him. Once he got rolling, it was game on.
And sometimes you can just look at a guy and you see the confidence that he's playing with. That's what I like best.
The other team just looks more in sync and is riding the momentum.
Well, the other team is scorching hot, and they come down on this end and can't find a way to get the embers going.
That's tipped. Pass to Hunt. Here's T. Beyond the arc. And the Pelicans hit again from deep.
They're going to have to pay more attention to him on the perimeter. He's hit 4 3-pointers already today.
And here's Strus. Deflected.
They've shown the power inside. Their rebounding effort has been sensational.
That's good. His first made shot in 3 attempts.
They've been very well-rounded and extremely focused.
Coaching staff probably most proud of the effort of this team on both ends of the floor here tonight.
Oklahoma City has gone 1 of 2 from deep in the second quarter. Pass to Mason. Now Giddey to stop the drought. For him.
The defense better tighten up on the mid-range there. Much tighter. You expect him to make every single one of those.
And the Thunder making a change here. Bledsoe's checked in. Here's Mason. Up top, Giddey. Strus up top. Pass to Mason. 13 feet out. Doesn't go for him. Now New Orleans takes it the other way.
And few players are as electric as Zion. The speed and power he plays with, something you see once every few decades.
T, no good. Man, they're just getting run over right now.
And you can really see they're starting to show some frustration.
Strus the pass to Giddey. Here's Holmgren. Got it from about 16 feet. And the blend of speed and power, as you said, Grant, Zion is unmatched.
He's a rhino with a jetpack. And on defense, when you see him coming in the open floor, you don't want to get in his way. The explosiveness in the paint is really what makes him so efficient. Yeah, he's been having his way this quarter, attacking the basket and protecting their lead.
Outside Strus. Pass to Bledsoe. And Bledsoe with the slam.
I'll tell you what, it's good to be his age.
Yeah, I don't have memories like that at my age, though. New Orleans has got it going from deep. 3 for 3 so far in the quarter. Inside, here's T, and down it goes. Dumped it through off a beautiful setup.
B.A., when he gets the rim in his sights, it's tough to stop.
So aggressive and a determined finisher. Nice. Bledsoe against Ingram. Now here's Strus. He's covered closely. Here's Williamson. And he drops it in from the low post.
Well, the key to defending Zion in the paint is don't let him get the ball. After he touches it, damage is going to get done.
Outside Strus. Back to Giddey. On the wing, Bledsoe lets the three fly. Rebounded by New Orleans. And following this one, they hit the road to challenge the Warriors at Chase Center in San Francisco. It'll be the 4th of 5 games for them on the road.
That's 10 straight points they've given up in the painted area.
Oklahoma City has gone 1 for 3 from downtown here in the second. Outside Strus. Pass to Bledsoe. Now Giddey launches it. The Pelicans pull it in. Williamson's got 5 rebounds tonight. Jack's up with 3. Count it. 2 for 4 from the field now.
That's more like it, rounding into form after a very, very difficult first quarter.
And the Thunder in possession here. Boy, they need something to go to regain some confidence.
No question. Way too many empty possessions for them.
Bledsoe outside. Strus the pass to Bledsoe. 5 on the clock. Mason, no good.
Well, that's the only way to take him out of his comfort zone from that range. Get right up in the jersey, force him off the spot. Gotta love the effort there. An undersized 4 who can really make things happen with that leaping ability.
Outside Strus. Pass to Bledsoe. Here's Mason. Will it go? And he sinks the layup.
Yeah, here's a list of things I don't want to do, and right at the top is guard that guy.
To the middle. And it's flushed down. A nice jam.
Not getting old here. Seeing him make that lead pass with perfect timing.
And here's Giddey. Boy, he's been patient so far. Nothing yet on the scoreboard. Pass to Mason. Outside Strus. Lets it fly. T grabs the miss.
And he just hasn't been able to get it going this period.
No, I haven't seen him in comfortable spots, or at least spots we've seen in this offensive set that are allowing him to settle in.
Strus's shot is off.
Well, if he's going to keep shooting, they've got to run some plays for him. Screens, pick and rolls, anything they can do to get him started.
And the foul on the shot. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line. And Brent, we hear talk about teams finding their identity. For those that don't know, can you break down what that really means?
Well, one of the key things, BA, is you come out of a training camp in any given year. You're trying to find the right rotation of players and combinations of players that's going to establish what it is that you're capable of doing. And 30 games into the season, that identity can start to show itself. Great coaches in the league will adapt to the things that they're seeing from their rosters to give them the best chance to win.
Williamson with the bucket.
And some pinball action out there as defenders just bouncing off of Williamson on that play.
Gilgeous-Alexander passes to Giddey. Maxey against Gilgeous-Alexander. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2.
First 2.
The first free throw.
Oh, fuck you, nigger. Fuck you. Oh, blonde hair bitch.
So it's New Orleans showing no mercy and just piling.
The score, North Thunder 30, the Pelicans 80.
And as we dive into the second half, we'll find out if the next 2 quarters.
Come on, put back in, coach. Dumbass coach.
Checked in for Oklahoma City. And now we're 3 minutes into this third quarter of play. The floater. Second chance effort. They get the rebound.
Practically a block. Good, strong challenge.
Yeah, altering the shot just as long as there's a miss, that kind of energy not wasted.
Josh Giddey out there with Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. Then there's Holmgren, and it's Hart in at the 3, the small forward. That's the lineup for Oklahoma City. And here's the Mobile One drive. A great move to get right to the cup.
And you know, BA, even with the game well in control, he's going right at the rim. I love it.
Pass to Mason, and here's Gilgeous-Alexander. The shot. And that's out of bounds. Oklahoma City will keep it. Strus, he's checked in for Giddey. And the Pelicans also making a change. Tatum, he's checked in for Brandon Ingram. Second half here, and we're just over 3.5 minutes into it. And again, Oklahoma City, no good.
I mean, he's trying to shoot his way out of what's becoming a prolonged cold streak.
Yeah, he's got to move on, forget about this sequence here, and try to find a way to get on the board. All night, they've asked him to shoulder the scoring load, and he is not disappointed.
Oklahoma City's gone 0 for 2 from outside here in the third. Gilgeous-Alexander passes to Hart. Outside Gilgeous-Alexander. The offensive rebound. Outside Hart. Shot to end the cold streak.
This feels like it's snowballed a little bit on them. The more he tries to shoot his way out of this slump, the worse it seems to get. They need him to get it together.
Chalk up 2 there. 7 points in the game. All right, let's get your take, guys, on the hustle stats for the Pelicans.
I mean, those swats, they can get into your head, make you think twice about shooting it. So it's about more than just those block numbers.
Well, if we add another thing to it, it's about the urgency they've played with. When you look at the eyes of these guys, they're focused, wanting to get up tempo, and that's helped them score on the fast break.
That was another look at our Mobile One drive of the game just a moment ago.
Yeah, a double-digit deficit. They're going to have to play better. They need more of this kind of aggressive play. The scoring is coming easy for him. Got to keep the ball in his hands.
They've been having major problems offensively.
Definitely in a bit of a dry spell.
Back to Gilgeous-Alexander. Outside Strus. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Oklahoma City's got to hurry. They got to get up a shot. And it's Holmgren missing.
Well, his shots aren't dropping, and they haven't been able to keep pace, but they trust him enough to keep going to him, see if he can find it.
Just so successful getting the ball inside and finding those great looks.
Gilgeous-Alexander passes to Hart. From deep, Holmgren. He drops it from range. Holmgren's got 7 points in the game.
Remember when big men shooting threes were as rare as a Sasquatch, and now those big guys are everywhere.
Drops in the 3.
And he's carried them this quarter, a dominant offensive stretch.
Gilgeous-Alexander with the ball. 5 points in the game. Pass to Strus. Here's Hart. The Pelicans pull it in. Williamson's got the glass covered here tonight. That's 11 boards for him.
Terrific find there, and he notches the triple-double. He's just been everywhere tonight.
Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. And you look at the numbers, currently around 22.5 points a game. Pass to Holmgren. Outside Gilgeous-Alexander. And he's going for the oop here. And stolen by Williamson. Here's T. He's covered by Hart. Davidson's shot is good.
He's played a huge role in this game to this point, but it looks like he just wants more. He wants to make sure that this lead holds up.
Gilgeous-Alexander passes to Strus. Here's Holmgren. Here's Mason. And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up. It'll be on Zion Williamson. That free throw no good. And Brent, one issue that's come up. Star players unavailable for various reasons. But some tension there with teams. Where are we headed with this, you think?
I think one of the things, BA, that's going to be of interest in the next couple years is how much this rest
hits yet again. Wow!
Once again, he hits the 50-point mark as he continues to be a force of nature this season.
This performance has tied him for 3rd most 50-point games in a season. He just keeps delivering. Pass to Strus. Here's Mason. Shot clock at 5. Again, no good by Oklahoma City.
Oh, can't punish the defense for leaving him open that time. That's a frustrating miss for a really steady jump shooter.
Davidson's shot is good.
This defense just can't stay connected to shooters.
Oklahoma City's gone only 1 of 3 from deep here in the 3rd. Outside Strus. Back to Hart. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line.
15 foul.
And he makes a first. So both teams changing it up here. And both free throws good for Hart. New Orleans has gotten 4 threes to fall out of 5 attempts here in the 3rd. Here's T. And he goes strong with the one-handed jam.
Since half, there's been a stark contrast between these teams. I'm talking about efficiency at the offensive end.
This team did something at halftime, going from a mild-mannered half-court executing team to some heroic shooting in the 2nd half.
Hart can't hit.
It's been a challenging quarter for them, and his offensive inconsistency is a driving factor.
Well-timed pass, and he goes straight to the bucket for the layup. He's got 5.
And trust me, when the D's slow to react, he'll be the first guy to make them pay.
Well, I know they don't have mobile devices out there for texting, so they might as well talk to one another.
The Pelicans shooting 74%. Just an unbelievable offensive display here. To the paint. And he caught that pass in full stride on his way to the big slam.
Well, that just scrambled the defense all kinds of ways with that great initial pass.
Here's Bird. Well, no scoring yet from him, but that's likely to change. Pass to Hart. Outside Strus. Here's Thomas. DeRozan outside. Outside Strus. And it's good for two. Strus has gotten his third basket of the night.
Want to score in the NBA? Picks can really force the D to make tough choices.
Here's T. No good from outside.
2 minutes remaining in the third.
On offense, here are the Thunder. Next up, they'll face the Nuggets in Denver. It'll be the front end of a 2-game road trip. DeRozan outside. Pass to Hart. Outside Strus. From deep. Kept alive. He can't get that one to fall. New Orleans dictating the flow. Here's T. What an incredible scoring display he's putting on tonight. That one falls.
They have no answer defensively inside.
Oklahoma City's gone 1 of 4 here in the third from range. Strus the pass to DeRozan. Strus with it. Fires from deep. Tries again. Pass to DeRozan. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up.
First personal foul. Substitution on the court.
And so New Orleans takes this one by a large margin. A statement road victory. So impressive.
Statement indeed, B.A. It was in enemy territory, but they controlled the game and took the crowd completely out of it. That's how you win on the road.
And that'll do it, folks. For Allie LaForce, Brent Barry, Grant Hill, and our entire 2K Sports crew, this
been doing to prepare for the league? What have you been playing out there? Have you been playing with friends, other 2K League pros? Like, take us behind the scenes on how you prepare and make yourself better as a player.
So I play many tournaments now. I play with my main team. That's 4 pros on it, and we play like almost every night. So it's like, if I lose, I like watching film after to see what I did wrong, or if I win, I still watch film to like watch what I did bad, so I can improve on like whatever I did bad. I wouldn't say perfect, but I want to improve on every game I play.
Welcome to All-Star action, everyone. So will CT.
In his career, he's been an outstanding distance shooter.
And sometimes it feels like guys start going through the motions in the later racks.
Well, if that's going to happen, there's not a chance that you're going to win this competition. You might get to the next round, but winning it becomes very difficult.
Gets the money ball. There's 9. And he's got 10.
2 great racks in a row.
That's 13. He's at 14. 15. 4 straight hits. And he's at 18. He clinches 19. There's 20. Down to the money rack. It's his 5th in a row.
He's rolling.
Ran out of time on the money rack. 24 points for the round. And we don't see this too often. He was on another level there.
Boy, he cleaned up on the money balls, nailing 7 out of 9.
And so here we go. Luka Doncic.
And in this contest, you've got to find your... And he's in his rookie season making his shootout debut.
He's able to total 21 points in the round. An outstanding round. He looked very comfortable.
Yeah, you just needed to get warmed up a little bit in that round, and he got his misses out of the way early and then caught them.
2, 1, go!
Chili Rogers, yes.
A score of 21. He finishes off the round with 19 points. He can't be upset with himself. That score is usually good enough, but it was a terrific round for just about everybody else. And so here we go with Jabari Smith. Davidson's got the top score in the qualifying round.
These scores have really jumped off the...
First out of the gates here in the final round. Can he set a mark that the rest can't match?
And as
he wraps up the round with a score of 18. He had his shot on automatic. That's why he's in this contest.
No playing around right there. I mean, he meant business.
Yeah, go ahead.
So we'll see T. We've reached the climax. He's got one last shot to go home with the trophy.
Man, 19 points gets this thing done.
And 2. There's 4. 6.
Well, he handled that rack well.
There's 9.
Pretty good start.
8 more points for him to tie it up. He's got 11. 12.
Got it.
6 more to do this.
He's at 14. 4 points more to win.
That's just too easy.
His 4th in a row. He drains it and wins it.
He's got it on automatic now.
And right now, just adding to his total, seeing how high this thing can fly.
Couldn't finish it off, but still put up an impressive number. He collects 22 points. Hey, guys, an impressive showing from him in that one.
And he knocked down 5 out of the 9 money balls. Pretty good.
And it's all wrapped up. A tremendous showing and a hard-earned victory for the winner of this three-point competition, T.
And the field always tough for this event. It's the best of the best.
The collective skill in this one is just flat out awesome. And that's why winning it all will be not only a huge honor, but some bragging rights for the rest of the season.
And so from all of us here at 2K Sports, it was our pleasure to bring you this year.
Now, you said you played with other pros. What advice have you been given from other players that are currently 2K League pros?
So many pros, when they watch me, they tell me, like, remain composed. I feel like composure is the most important.
Nothing like it, folks. The All-Star festivities in the air. Yep. The stuff between the legs, these guys love this, don't they?
Yeah, they do. It's a self-toss, and then you take it through. Like, I mean, you got to have tremendous core.
And here we go with Chef Owen. Quicker than the eye.
Now that's what I'm looking for.
Yeah, that's pretty good.
Yeah.
Coming up third, let's see what he's got. That's tough.
That's nice. Because no alley-oop there. So when you got to generate your own bounce without that ball as a target, I think those are...
So we'll see T. Adding cleanup, he's looking to close out the first round of dunks with a bang.
Here he comes. Good effort. Good effort, but this can't.
Bledsoe's got a little, and we're back where we started. Let's see. And so here we go. Nice timing. That's about all I'm going to say.
Yeah.
Nice timing.
Head at the rim, but
good elevation.
And here we go with Shep Owen.
Bounces, and he's about rim level with his head there.
And he's the third dunker in the order. Getting.
Yeah, he just took it off. Just took it right off his head almost. And then, did he go through his legs? Did he go through his legs after he took it off?
So we'll see. You know, his first dunk tonight really didn't register with the crowd.
Yeah, Kevin, he needs something special here.
Yeah, I think it's really important that you get...
Check this out. Check this out. Yeah, he just tapped it off the glass. Yeah, that's pretty basic.
I can do that.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, of course you can, Kev.
That was that's an old school dunk. You can get that one out of the archives going back 20, 25 years. That's
right up.
Bledsoe's got the lead, but not by too much after. And we're back to our first contestant with his. Again, anytime your back is to the basket, I think it's worth once.
Yeah, I agree with you. Yep.
Oh, the no look.
Off the backboard.
Behind his.
And here we go with Shep Owen. Well, let's see what happens here. Okay. All right.
If you're going to do the self-toss, man, you got to. That's pretty good.
He's the second from last. And look at.
That one off. Nice. He came straight away and then went 360 after he took it off his hand.
That was nice.
That was a nice pirouette.
So we'll see T. He's got the honors of being the final dunker of the night. You know he wants to end with a bang. And here he comes with another one.
They just double clutched it here a little bit, Kevin. Look at down around knee level.
Yeah, but he was scrunching.
Yeah. He made himself kind of like an accordion here.
I'm scrunching.
And then extended,
Yeah, compacted and then extended.
You're an accordion, man. You can do that.
Yep.
And now, time to reveal this year's dunk contest champion.
And what a job he did to pull out the biggest, baddest, flashiest champ. He earned the title of dunk champion for sure.
Definitely, Clark. I mean, this was a fantastic event. Really exceeded my expectations.
And it's been a joy to witness some of the incredible.
You'll never win the dunk contest, but I won the three-point contest twice so far. Didn't play the All-Star game.
What would it mean to you to hear your name called on draft night?
I feel like, for me personally, a lot of people watching it from like my neighborhood or area or whatever, and a lot of people don't believe that you can make it after playing video games. So it's like, for me, showing like young kids you can actually like make a living off video games would mean a lot to me. Just showing kids that it's actually possible to do it.
So I'm sure you have a support group. Any shout out?
2K Sports welcomes you to the following presentation of the NBA.
Hi, everyone. We welcome you to the NBA All-Star Game. I'm Kevin Harlan, along with Greg Anthony and Clark Kellogg.
And you know what? This is probably, Kevin, my favorite date on the NBA calendar. I mean, with the amazing collection of players we have here tonight, this year promises to be an epic event.
Absolutely.
Guys, it always is. I mean, the privilege of playing in this game means so much to every one of these players. I mean, being on this huge stage brings out the best in the NBA's biggest superstars.
A look at the West All-Stars starting group. LaMelo Ball is out there with John Morant. Then it's Owen. Then it's T. And it's Tatum in at the 3 spot.
And for me, this is always one of the best weeks of the year. So much fun for everyone involved. Fans, players, coaches. What a blast.
Yeah, the NBA knows how to throw a party in celebrating its game. There's no doubt about that. And All-Star Week is one great show after another. And
fans and celebrities alike have descended on this town for All-Star Week. There's been a bunch of fun events going on all over the place.
And Greg, it's like that every year. I mean, no matter what city is hosting, it becomes a mecca for everyone who wants to take in one of the greatest scenes in all of sports. Not only to watch the best players, but to be seen by the other stars in the crowd.
A point who knows his role. Ja loves setting guys up, always looking to pass it.
Here it finds Giannis. Fade away. And another miss by the East.
Very dangerous to leave a guy like that open. Lucky break there for the D.
And the basket by Owen.
Well, I pitched up once. I didn't want to play against him. I didn't feel like playing against him.
Nice play, and you can see they're gathering momentum.
You know, they need to stay aggressive here. Build the lead up while they've got the chance. Don't waste this opportunity.
Now, here's Barrett. No good. They had a chance to end the run there.
You know, that's a quick 0 for 4 now. At what point do you call a timeout and reset?
And they pick up 2.
The ball movement on this run has been fantastic and is a big part of why they've been able to get these good looks.
Here's Garland, and the East All-Stars decide to take their first time out here. With a short break in the action, gives us a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge.
Thanks, Kevin. Rick Carlisle and I did speak a few minutes ago. Now he understands the entertainment aspect of this game. He knows the fans want a show, but you could still detect some seriousness in this voice. He wants to win this game, probably a little bit more than he's willing to let on. Guys?
Thank you, David. Here's Giannis. Offensive rebound. Out to Doncic. The pass to Barrett. Outside Garland. Just 5 to shoot. Nailed from three-point land.
In the first half of his season, boy, how special has it been? He has been on a rampage.
Yeah, and he's got tremendous talent, and when he's fully healthy and engaged, I mean, he's really impossible to stop. That's what we've been seeing this year from him.
A nice shot by Davidson.
Displaying intensity right off the opening tip, especially on the offensive end.
Tell you what, forget about easing into the game. They came out with guns blazing.
Doncic. The rebound by Davidson. Davidson's got 4 rebounds in this game. Tatum. And he banks in the layup. Tatum's got his second basket of the game.
Excellent all-around performance so far, hence the big lead.
Yeah, you know, they've had the advantage at both ends. They've got all the momentum early on.
Pass to Barrett. Back to Garland with the shot. The West All-Stars pull it in. Davidson's got his 5th rebound in this one. Wasted no time on that one. Tatum's got 7.
And you can't help but pick their defense apart. They're completely in disarray.
Well, everything's coming too easily. I mean, at some point defensively, you have to take something away.
Now, here's Garland. And it's blocked by Davidson. They get it back. Pass to Jokic. And the ball travels out of his hands. It was last touched by Jokic. And the West All-Stars have possession. To the right side. Here's Davidson. Good. And the nice assist from Morant. 11 points for T.
Those
are starting to add up, guys. Of their last 5 baskets, 3 have been triples.
Timeout called, East All-Stars.
Trying to find some answers offensively.
Yeah, and, you know, that's going to be the focus of this timeout. They need to come up with a spark to get the offense going.
And the East has possession, trailing by 19. Pass to Jokic to end the run, and it's blocked right out of the air and controls it. Here's Ball. His shot is good, making him a perfect 2 for 2 from the floor. And a breakdown here, guys, the hustle stats for the West All-Stars.
I love the defensive concentration so far in this one. They're getting out on shooters and really doing a great job of disrupting the rhythm.
But how about their scoring in transition as well? That's been a big factor to this point. Are those high tops or track shoes these guys are wearing? My goodness.
And Giannis gets it to go.
And you know, when this shot is available, Giannis takes it, and I like how simple he keeps things in doing so.
Tatum on the wing. Here's Davidson. Beautiful dish, and the layup goes down. 13 points in the game.
Assists like that have typified their effort today. Terrific ball movement.
Really a prime example of the difference in how these teams have operated offensively. Much more individual play at the other end.
Here's Barrett. And they call the foul, so a chance at the line for one more coming up.
And what a basket by Barrett. Looking unafraid to take on these difficult challenges down low.
First trip to the free throw line for him tonight. And that one falls for Barrett. The West leading by 18. Down low, here's Owens. And Owens throws it down.
And just a great talent who makes it look easy. That highlight may already be on Owens' feed.
And so it's Garland who brings up the ball for the East. The pass to Barrett. The tray. West All-Stars with the rebound. Davidson's got rebound number 7 for him tonight. Here's Tatum. Again, the West All-Stars.
You know, right there, you see some of the old-school mid-range game that Tatum has in his bag.
Tatum's gone 4 for 4 shooting tonight. Doncic outside. Here he goes. He kicks to Barrett. Six to shoot. Pulls up. And he hits the jump shot. Barrett's got his second basket of the night.
And his presence as a scorer, it just has a calming effect for the rest of the team. He's a fallback option whenever they need him.
Hits it from three-point range.
And really setting the tone early with their three-point shooting.
That's already 5 made triples in the first quarter. What a start.
Garland kicks to Doncic. Back to Garland. Passes it to Barrett. That shot off. Great D that time from Tatum. The West leading by 23. Here's Owens. Sinks that one from the post. Owens has got his 3rd bucket of the night.
Oh, this is the kind of start they were hoping for.
Yeah, shots falling. Off to a very good start offensively as a result.
And here is the East now. Garland, the pass to Doncic. Giannis with it. Pass to Jokic. Back to Antetokounmpo. The putback. Jokic on the follow.
Jokic never lacking in terms of getting his body involved, throwing his body around, using that bulk and power to grab rebounds.
Now here's Ball. Right wing. Here's Davidson. That falls. Nice feed that time from Ball. Ball's got 3 assists in the game. Davidson's got the feeling here tonight. 5 for 5 shooting from three-point territory. Barrett the pass to Jokic. Here's Garland. Nice D from Davidson.
No doubt he's struggling right now from the field. Let's see if he can get it going in this quarter.
And there's the bucket from Tatum.
Yeah, they built up this lead 3 points at a time.
And I like the strategy. It's a great strategy. Bury those threes early, and it'll open up the inside for him later on.
Back to Doncic. To the wing on the left. Jokic kicks to Garland. Doncic against Ball. Takes the three. No good on the shot. And the West will go the other way with it. And Ball slams it in.
The defense made it too easy for him on that one. Owens. Finds his teammate for the deuce.
They need a bucket in a big way here to regain some confidence.
Good ball movement here by the East. Here's Jokic, and it's blocked. And that's out of bounds. The East All-Stars will keep it. A big group.
You know, the fan voting is what determines the starters in the All-Star game. Then the coaches will decide on the reserves. But either way, whether you're picked by the fans or the coaches, earning the title NBA All-Star, that's an honor none of these players will ever forget.
On the court right now as the second quarter starts for the West All-Stars. T is out there with Owens. Then it's Morant. Then there's Jason Tatum. And it's Ball in at the shooting guard position. And here's Barrett following the three from Davidson. Well, Greg, one thing we know for sure, you know that every player who earned a spot on this roster is going to see his share of action. Spreading the minutes evenly, as you've always talked about, is always a top priority for these All-Star team coaches.
And you're so right, Kevin. I mean, for all the hard work these players put in to get here, I mean, each one deserves a chance, if you will, to share the spotlight. It's one of the great things about the All-Star game.
Out of bounds, it'll be the West All-Stars ball. Second quarter of basketball, about 1 minute played so far.
Yeah, a little light on the fouls in terms of what's been called tonight. And that's usually the theme in this game.
I agree. I mean, the guys always play reasonably hard, but they don't necessarily play physically, if that makes any sense. The officials' jobs are usually pretty easy in this one.
Pass to Barrett. Here's Doncic. Good on the three-point shot. Doncic has got himself going there. His first points of the game on the deep ball. And here's Morant. He'll bring it up for the West. Davidson. Good. And the nice assist from Morant. Morant's got his fourth assist with that last one here tonight. And the East has possession. And there's the pass to Barrett. Giannis kicks to Doncic. Jokic trying to free himself up. The West All-Stars pull it in.
They've shown some strength in the paint today. Their work on the boards has been impressive.
Guys, that's putting it mildly. I mean, they've been absolutely dominant.
And this offense is in a perfect rhythm, and you can see how they're finishing their plays.
Boy, this is borderline ridiculous. I mean, every single attempt finding the bottom of the bucket.
Now, here's Barrett. He has 5. Knocks it loose. Stolen by Ball. And here's the fast break. Ball leading the way. Tatum gets the bucket.
He's cooking with grease. He's got things flaming up, looking for an opportunity every time down the floor when he's that hot.
Doncic outside. Garland the pass to Jokic. Barrett kicks to Garland. Loads it up for Giannis. Here's Davidson. 30 points in the game. Inside. Makes it off the glass. 32 points for T.
As hot as he's been this quarter, the game plan is simple, folks. Get him the ball and get out of the way.
Passes to Barrett. kicks it to Garland. Jokic passes to Barrett. To halt the run. And Tatum pulls it down.
No matter what looks they get, they just can't convert to stop this run.
And, you know, they've got to be careful, because this is when the team concept breaks down and guys start playing hero ball.
And here is the East now. Pass to Barrett. Doncic outside. And they come right back with their own three-pointer. Doncic has got a pair of triples in the second now for the East All-Stars. Boom, he jams it straight down.
Hey, defenders already have a lot to worry about with Tatum scoring. When he's making passes like that, too, watch out.
And here are the East All-Stars now. Bounce pass from Garland. Barrett finds Antetokounmpo. Here's Jokic. He's covered by Davidson. Owens with the rebound. Owens has got his fourth rebound with that last one here tonight. Doncic with the steal. To the left side wing. And Jokic wide open. He shoots. He drains the quick shot.
You know, when Jokic is this well positioned, he's deadly. Making the catch and shoot look seamless.
Here's Davidson. Good, and a nice assist from Morant. Davidson's got 40 points.
They've given up a lot of three-pointers here today.
And their defensive rotations have been non-existent.
Good ball movement here by the East. Pass to Doncic. Garland feeling it out a little bit. The shot. Garland's gone 1 for 5 from the field, 20%. Ball with a wide open look. Wide open, couldn't capitalize. And it's the East All-Stars with the ball. Here's Doncic. Antetokounmpo kicks to Jokic. No good on the shot, a bit long that time. Morant outside. Ball dishes to Morant. Shoots. A nice shot by Davidson. Davidson's got 42 in the game.
Yeah, he's shown terrific control of the pace and the rhythm of this offense.
You know, numbers don't always tell the story, guys, but his assist totals do paint the picture here. I mean, he's got everybody involved.
Sabonis, he's checked in for the East. Banchero's checked in for the West. Doncic against Ball. Morant passes to Banchero. Over to the wing. Here's Davidson. That three off the mark. Now the East All-Stars with it. Guys are looking for a spark here.
Yeah, a cold stretch offensively for sure.
From outside the arc. A shot off that time. Now the East will take it the other way. It's Barrett on the wing. The rebound by Davidson. Davidson's got rebound number 12 here already in the game. To the paint. That falls. Nice feed that time from Ball. Ball's got his 7th assist in the game. Garland, the pass to Doncic. To the middle. Here's Antetokounmpo. Rejected by Davidson.
And you know what? Defensively, both teams have picked it up as we've gotten a little deeper into this game.
A little more competitive fire and intensity being shown out there now.
And they're passing the ball very crisply here.
Doncic passes to Barrett. Garland against Morant. The pass to Barrett. Now, here's Garland. Shot clock at 6. Passes it to Giannis. The East All-Stars need to get another shot, and it's sent back by Davidson. Outside Tatum. Over Barrett. Tatum's shot is off.
Well, they'll be happy with that look, even though it didn't fall.
You know what? That's a confidence shaker for him, though. I mean, that's a shot he expects to make every time.
Now, here's Garland. Count it, good. Garland's got 5. And so Morant will bring it up for the West. To the inside, here's Davidson. And the rejection by Giannis. Outside Garland. A floater. It's tipped.
Just not much success when it comes to shooting.
Morant against Barrett. Morant passes to Davidson. Over Giannis. Nets it from the wing. Basket good from Davidson. Davidson's got 46 points.
It just seems like the more he touches it, the more the lead grows.
Back to Garland. Over Morant. Another miss by Garland. And they are really racking up the assists in this one.
And their team chemistry is evident. These guys enjoy playing with one another.
West All-Stars shooting their 5th and 6th free throws of the game. And the first one.
And didn't have a single free throw in that first quarter, but he started to play with a little bit more of an edge to his second.
And it's a completely new group for the East All-Stars. Then for the West All-Stars, Barnes, he's checked in for Jason Tatum. Tyler Hero comes in for Ball. Young is subbed in for Morant.
You know, the threat of Irving's drive can open up looks for him from the perimeter, and he is a gifted scorer, folks.
And the one-hand slam just looks so pretty when it's in his hand and he's the one doing the slam.
Agreed. He is smooth as silk, even on a power finish.
Part of what makes him unique, guys, that combination of power and polish.
And the East has possession. The West All-Stars getting their last shot to go. Here's Curry. That one wide left.
And being that close to the hoop, I thought he had enough room to finish that one.
The shot's good. Barnes has got 5.
A nice job taking what the defenders gave him. These guys need a gut check right now.
Well, that's exactly the kind of defense that's gotten them into the hole.
Here's Curry following the basket by Scotty Barnes. Outside for Curry.
2 minutes left. 2.
And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. It's on Paolo Banchero.
And how about mixing it up inside there? Steph still a threat. That nimbleness he has helps him to get that shot off.
Allen's checked in for the West. Here's Davidson. What an incredible scoring display he has put on tonight.
Strong work for him at the offensive end, helping them to maintain that lead.
1:46 left in the first half of the game. Curry passes to Adebayo. Here's Irving. And another miss by the East.
And smothered him on that mid-range attempt.
As a defender, he's going to just be a bothersome, worrisome guy, making you miserable all night. A hand in your face on every jump.
Simply one of the best shooting performances you are ever going to see. A three-point barrage.
Curry finds Williamson. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2.
The defense is all over Zion, but Williamson doubles down and draws a foul while able to get the shot off as well.
And both free throws good for Williamson.
Yeah, in this quarter, they've had the right approach, driving and drawing, initiating contact, create opportunities, get to the line.
Yeah, I like everything you said there, because when all else fails, if you can get to the stripe, that's really a good way to change the momentum in the game, because you get points and you also slow down the opponent because the game isn't going up and down as much.
And here's Irving. After the three-pointer from Davidson, Curry with a wide-open look. Up and in for the basket, number 4. That makes him 4 for 5 now.
And Kevin, they started the game shooting it so well. I'm surprised they haven't continued. They've got to get back to their strength.
Yeah, I mean, test the hot hand. You're exactly right. I say let those triples fly.
That's a dozen straight points coming off the triple.
You know, they're having free reign from beyond the arc. The defense is just not there.
Now here's Williamson. Now here is Irving. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here.
Hard to keep up with Irving. I mean, this guy knows how to get to the line. He's
fuck you, coach. Take me out like 2 plays away.
And so it's the West All-Stars able to put on a show for...
Get ready for your East All-Star Dance Pack.
And it's time to strap in as we get set to bring you the explosive action of the second half of the All-Star game.
Yeah, and I'm looking for the temperature to start to rise here a little bit in this second half.
Yeah, I'm exactly with you there. I think we'll see a little less showmanship and a little more intensity from here on out.
They've got R.J. Barrett. Jokic is out there with Antetokounmpo. Then there's Luka Doncic. And it's Garland in at the point. So that's who Rick Carlisle starts the second half. That one drops for him.
I tell you, we get these explosive nights from Tatum more and more.
I'm going to take this out, guys, home. All right.
More often, I mean, he's got the tools of a top 10. They're on display now.
Now, here's Doncic. Pass to Barrett. Back to Doncic. And Doncic throws it down.
The finish was nice, but the setup was better.
Yeah, G.A., the pick working to full effect before the stuff.
And, you know, not enough help from the defense there to compensate. He gets a clean look, and that's exactly how you draw it up.
Terrific dime there. Morant realizing his responsibility to share the wealth with his teammates.
And here in the second half of play, we're just over a minute in. Doncic with the bucket.
No idea what they were thinking there defensively. I mean, that's a shot he makes often.
Here's Tatum. Gets number 9 to fall. He's only taken 10 shots.
3 for 3, and that's always a good way to start the second half.
Doncic outside. Tatum against Barrett. Back to Doncic. The dish to Antetokounmpo. And there it is for him. Giannis has got his second basket of the night.
Superb initiative from Antetokounmpo. I mean, that may be something we overlook, but being able to take that initiative allows him to be a real menace when he's rolling to the rim after a pick.
Now, here's Barrett. Great D that time from Tatum.
Man, I can't believe he blew that gimme, guys. So I know he's frustrated about that. What a nice setup for Owens. All he's got to do is get up there and punch it down.
It's Garland with the ball for the East All-Stars. Doncic outside. Back to Garland. Second half of play with just under 2.5 minutes gone. Pass to Jokic. The West grabs the miss. Davidson's got his 16th rebound on the night. Tatum passes to Owens. It's in, and he's a very efficient 5 for 6 in the game.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Yeah, and that's 4 straight field goals now they've allowed from point-blank range. Can't happen. Yet that's another miss for him. They're behind in this game largely because he shot so poorly.
Here's Davidson. Jokic defending. Lays it up off the glass.
You know, they're looking good, really good right now because of him. He sees this game by the throat, and he's squeezing hard.
Now the pass to Antetokounmpo. Now Jokic. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
Orlando Fields.
Well, I love how crafty Jokic is. You know, he basically baits defenders into committing the foul once he gets deep position.
And Jokic drops them both. Here's Davidson. Jokic defending. Just over 3.5 minutes through the third quarter of play now. A nice shot by Davidson.
Another bucket down low. They've been the aggressors, taking the ball inside and attacking at the rim.
You're exactly right. It's been all good at one end, and let's be diplomatic and just say not so good at the other end.
Now, here's Doncic. 10 points for him. Barrett, no good.
You know, he's just not taking good shots, not taking smart shots, forcing up a lot of low percentage junk there.
Here's Davidson. And that one off the back of the rim and in.
Offensively, it's been a perfect quarter for him. He hasn't missed a single shot.
Doncic outside. Pass to Barrett. Good ball movement here by the East. Antetokounmpo passes to Doncic. And it's Antetokounmpo picking up the assist. Doncic has got 12 points in the game. Now the West with the ball. Ball dishes to Morant to the middle. And he takes the fantastic lead pass up strong for the slam.
And really the story of this second half. One team getting the shots they want. The other, not so much.
And that's why you have such a huge gap in the shooting numbers between the teams.
Here's Garland. The West All-Stars getting their last shot to go. There it finds Doncic. Shoots over ball. And Doncic gets it to go. Doncic has got 8 here in the quarter.
Well, you certainly can't fault him as the reason they're behind. He's been on target and on top of his game.
Here's Davidson. Non-stop scoring machine here. Pass to Tatum. Just 5 on the clock. Shot from free throw range. And it's good off the back of the rim and in.
Tatum's got a lot of options he can go to on his finishes inside. This guy is a smooth operator close to the hoop.
Out of bounds, it'll be the West All-Stars ball. Sabonis, he's checked in for the East. DeJounte Murray comes in for R.J. Barrett. And here is Ball. 8 points for him. Here's Tatum. Oh, and the jam by Tatum.
And the number of slams here we're seeing tonight off the charts.
Somebody forgot to tell these guys the dunk contest is on a different night.
Now, here's Garland. 5 points in the game. Pass to Doncic. Here's the 3. It's rebounded by the West.
But still, eventually you got to feel like he'll start knocking those down again.
Launches a three, and the West hit again from deep.
And that's another three. And if the defense is hoping that they don't heat up from out there like they did in the first half, they may be in for a real bad surprise.
Tatum against Murray. Now Garland. They need this, and the jumper is good. Garland's got 7 points in the game.
And the lack of effort to fight over the screen there makes that an easy shot.
Well, I'm going to credit the screen. I mean, that's a good, strong pick he lays there.
No question, he got bumped on that shot.
Yeah, the officials didn't need to talk. That one over. It was obvious.
And the East with some changes. Williamson is checked in for Jokic. Stephen Curry comes in for Garland. And Irving subbed in for Doncic. Jared Allen's checked in for the West. Trae Young comes in for John Morant. Now here's Curry. 11 points in the game. Murray. The rebound by Davidson. Tatum on the wing. There's the pass to Davidson. Ball, the pass to Davidson. Another shot. Tries yet again. And that's off the glass and in. Davidson's got 15 points in just the second half. They've been looking out of sync offensively.
Yeah, their offense has ground to a standstill.
Murray finds Williamson. Curry with it. Good, and the assist goes to Williamson. 13 points for Stephen Curry.
Curry's release is so quick. As a defender, you can't afford to give him any space. You can't lay off at all.
Fires the three, and count it. Three-pointer good on the shot from Davidson.
And those aren't the type of three-point opportunities that you can allow in the NBA.
You're exactly right. I mean, those come back to bite you every time, just like it's biting them now.
Now here's Murray. Nothing yet on the scoreboard for him. Irving up top. He's covered by Ball. And it's Williamson missing.
Yeah, and that was lining up to be a huge alley-oop, but they just couldn't quite connect.
And, you know, guys, always a tough catch on the lob. Placement and timing have to be close to perfect.
Young against Murray. Steps back and fires. Again, the West All-Stars.
And from this range, Young is automatic. Let him shoot, and he'll knock those down.
Back to Murray. Passes it to Curry. Shot clock at 5. Lets it go. The rebound by Davidson. And the West All-Stars have possession. And out of bounds, the East All-Stars will have it.
No clue where that pass was going. That is a brutal turnover.
And some changes here for the East. Bam Adebayo comes in for Sabonis. And Gilgeous-Alexander is subbed in for DeJounte Murray. Heroes checked in for the West. Now, here is Irving. 8 points for him. And that one drops. Irving's got 10 points.
All Irving needs is just a little room to convert, and he's good to go.
That was a second look at our Mobile One Drive. Amazing control on display.
And even down big, the effort and energy is still there to try and make a comeback.
The kick out to Young. Up top, Tatum. Some nice passing here by the West. Here's Davidson. Good, and it's Tatum picking up the assist. Tatum's got his 6th assist on the night.
And perimeter scoring, I have to imagine it was a topic of discussion at halftime.
Certainly. I mean, they saw a weakness in the perimeter defense and took advantage of it.
Now, here is Irving. He's got 10. Here's Curry. No good that time. And the West will go the other way now. Davidson passes to Tatum over Williamson. Again, the West All-Star.
I like the quality of shots Tatum takes. I mean, concentrates on taking good shots within his range.
Gilgeous-Alexander kicks to Curry. Back to Gilgeous-Alexander. Pass to Adebayo. His first shot coming late. That's good on the jump shot. Adebayo's got his first basket of the night. And here's Young. He'll bring it up for the West. And the dunk to finish it off. A beauty.
Such an instinctual player. Young often sees the opportunity before anyone else.
Outside Irving. Back to Curry. Adebayo with the ball. Outside, Gilgeous-Alexander. Fires from the line. It's hauled in by Hero. Hero's got 4 rebounds now tonight. To the paint, here's Davidson, and he takes the feed in stride and slams it home.
And no doubt about it, in order for...
Hello?
them to be successful, he has got to be a catalyst when it comes to scoring.
Curry passes to Gilgeous-Alexander. Curry against Young. Outside Curry. And a wide open look for Gilgeous-Alexander. And the 3-ball is good.
Well, I tell you what, Curry is such a tremendous perimeter shooter that I think his ability to set up teammates and his unselfishness are often underrated.
Now, here is Young. A nice shot by Davidson.
Yeah, the chemistry has been terrific. Really impressed with their offensive execution.
You know, the defense has really been kept off balance because of the outstanding passes. 4 straight field goals have been made off an assist.
Left side Curry. On the wing, Gilgeous-Alexander. Great D that time from Tatum. And so it's the West All-Stars holding an unbelievable lead as the quarter wraps up. The scoring has been tremendous, and they are shooting lights out with very high. And so no problem for the West All-Stars as they get the win.
And it's impossible to know what's going to happen in these games. The talent on both sides is always so. The West seemed a little more comfortable playing together as a unit, and that's what earned them the win.
You mentioned that all broadcast long, and sure enough, it came to fruition. That brings us to the conclusion of our all-star coverage. Thanks, everyone, for tuning in. For Clark.